This wolf, specifically this one, was the first wolf I saw and thought, maybe I should make one. I've been going through a big time in my life where I need a distraction that is difficult but also fun. So I created Scathed, the God-fearing independent wolf. Originally, he was going to be a lot more cartoony and, well, by color choices, and have glasses like I do, but I eventually scrapped that and went this way. I essentially did a color change to make it look more realistic with those iconic gold eyes, with a deeper pigmentation to the fur, to one more final drawing that sort of indicated everything. While it's not perfect, there are definitely aspects that I took from it. Also, his glasses are notably missing. This is important because that's basically how it will be. This is a Build-A-Bear that I customized to look close but not exact, because the fur color is off but still looks cute. Before I started with foam, I needed a pattern looking thing to get my shapes right. And eventually I landed on this, but I didn't like it because the cheeks, so I ripped them off. This is how it looks. Then I sculpted the nose because I was waiting on fabric. Yeah, that took a while. Because of that, I started working on the mouth. I could move it up and down thanks to some wire. Yeah. Here are the teeth, inside out, and still inside out, right side out, and sewn in. Yeah. Another angle. Still looking kind of weird, more like a possum at this point. The tape then goes on the cardboard, which is then onto fabric, and finally onto the actual base, so that it looks the way it should. This is the secondary, or the muzzle, and the lighter part of the fabric. It's actually way softer and a much higher pile than the gray I have, which works, but it kind of annoys me about the gray. So, as you can see, they're laid there, and more of it is just accumulating. It doesn't look nearly as fluffy later, so, yeah. As I said earlier, the gray is a much lower pile, so I had to be careful when trimming it that you wouldn't see the netting, which I did a good job at. You can see here where there was still a split. It looks okay, but I wasn't really quite happy with it. You can see better this pic. There were some problems, so I went in and added another piece. That helped a lot. Now, I had forgotten to actually record the detailing of the face, but you didn't really miss much because it was just a bunch of gluing and coloring with markers. At this point, I had finished the face, and I still needed to do the ears and the back and the neck, which we'll get to, but right now, it looks pretty good. This is basically me just rinse repeating what I did with the head, just for the ears this time. This is when the ears are completely sewn, just not onto the head yet. It does look a tad different when actually sewn, but not by much. Now it's time to make the lining, which is something I never really did correctly, and still didn't, but it's better than nothing. This here is the back pattern piece that I used for the actual back of it. However, because it's basically the shape of the outside, I figured, you know what? Why not just cut out 4 of them, sew them together, and that would be the inside of the head. Yeah, here's the picture of that. This is a neck pattern, well, for both the outside and the inside neck. How you initially make it is you measure around the circumference that the whole of the head has, and then a few inches down as much as you want the neck to go down. Then you cut 4 slits and 4 triangles with those same measurements of how long a slit is, and you just make the neck and sew it all together. This here is a picture of me doing some lining. Again, another angle. And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for, the finished head. Wait, before you leave, there's still things I want to show you. I drew another drawing of the character Scathed. I intend on getting the clothing for him, but I think that'll take some time because they're rather expensive. I kid you not that this was my cat's expression when she first saw the wolf head. She then proceeded to purr a lot and rub her face on the head. The adorable little weirdo. I also got gloves. I was going to make them, but one, I ran out of my fabric, and two, I kind of suck at making gloves. Just in general, I don't know why. And in case you want them, they are $29 with Prime, but pretty sure they're way more without Prime. And there are many color variants, but I chose the one that suited my character best. I might leave the link in the description, but I don't know if I will remember, so yeah. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing. I make random stuff. I post every day in shorts and main videos monthly. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.